What's up, guys? Welcome to Only Film Fans, where two film buffs get into the thick of their favourite movies.
So lately, we've been hearing a lot about this Ozempic that's been going around Hollywood, and it seems for like quite rich people. But around Hollywood has been quite like the new craze of like what everyone is taking for some reason to try and lose weight. Do you know much about Ozempic?
I mean, I've heard people talk about it,
Yeah.
but I think it. I don't know. I think being European is it's
Mm.
not as much of a fad over here as it is in, say, America in Hollywood, for example.
Well,
But I've heard it's like this magical weight loss
yeah.
thing. I don't know, chemical.
So like, so I first really come across this. Obviously, I heard it a little bit from like celebrities losing weight and stuff like that. We're gonna go into the names of the ones that have used it in a bit, but I first really saw about it by I was getting adverts for it on my YouTube and my Instagram, and it was coming up saying like obviously I don't need to lose weight, I stay in shape.
Bitch, you know
Um,
me.
so I found it quite like weird, but I was getting them, and I think
Yeah.
it's maybe because I always check into like different conspiracies and stuff going on in Hollywood at the time. But like obviously I found it quite weird because it was obviously offering like if it's coming up on my phone, who else's phones is coming up on? So I got kind of weirded out by it. Like, what are the odds of a girl or someone who's kind of more impressionable about their weight and stuff like that, and they see this, it's like a drug, and then they're gonna click on it and just take it, or if they can.
I think why you're getting it is something to do with the fact that you do take care of yourself. So, as much as you might not be like a proper gym going meathead that's always trying to research the new
Mm.
protein powder or whatever, but you are
Yeah.
you are the one that told me about spirulina and certain
Hmm.
products like that. So, it's probably got
Yeah.
something to do with the fact that you do from time to time search
Yeah.
sort of
And
health
it's
and
like, oh, here.
fitnessy things. Yeah.
Well, I don't really see what really this Ozempic is really about for health wise, because like, do you know actually what it does?
Well, listen. The definition that I looked up for it is that it's a
Mm.
diabetes medicine used with diet and exercise to treat adults who have type
Mm.
2 diabetes and is
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
factorially controlled.
Yeah, no,
So,
yeah. So
yeah,
that is pretty much what the drug is.
yeah,
What Ozempic is for, like for diabetes patients and stuff like that. And that is what is becoming a problem at the moment in America is that a lot of these patients aren't actually getting it because they're giving it out to all these other people who are asking it for it to lose a bit of weight. So
yeah,
pretty
like
much what it does
supermodels or
is,
something.
yeah, pretty much what it does is it kind of stops your cravings. So it's like you won't be hungry. It will stop you from being hungry.
Okay.
Like it was, yeah, it kind of like apparently it just stops you from wanting to do like everything. It kind of like just does really like bring you down, and it's not like other like I'm gonna stop using the word that starts with D. I'm gonna say the word substances. So it's not like other substances that people use to like possibly get high or have fun and stuff like that. It's
Mm.
literally just kind of doing the complete opposite. It seems like to be like a downer and kind of like stopping people, like suppressing hunger, much like how other class A drugs kind of work. Like if you ask
Oh,
people
you
who
said
do
it.
them, like they don't usually, huh?
Oh, you said it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna try. I said try.
Yeah.
So like from take people who take other class A substances, um, like they will tell you that they don't really get hungry in those type of situations. So it's like
Mm.
it's kind of weird. Like, and I don't really get. I mean, I understand that like people want to lose weight and stuff like that, but the only kind of cases that you've seen this with people losing drastic amounts of weights, and I would say I don't want to be deep on them, but like Amy Schumer, Rebel Wilson, she tries to deny it, but Adele, I mean, fuck me, come on, like you definitely was on it. Um, but the thing is, like, there's people out there, like apparently Elon Musk has been on it.
Wow.
Tracy Morgan, uh, Anthony Anderson, who you probably heard about, you know his by his face. He was in movies like Transformers and stuff like that. Black actor. Cat Williams didn't have anything nice to say about him recently.
Uh,
Oprah Winfrey has obviously been on it because she just like has been being deep, she's been a fat bitch her whole life, and then like she just suddenly loses weight at that age. That just doesn't happen.
Not trying to be deep or anything, but you are a fat bitch.
I'm sorry, but that's what you was your whole life. Now you're trying to be skinny, and you're trying to say, "Oh, you changed your life." No, it was with these drugs.
Stop eating, man.
Khloe Kardashian, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I just said just stop eating, man. But
Oh,
Khloe Kardashian,
I'm sorry. As much as people don't like to agree to it, it is just simple. Good diet and exercise is what will keep you thin and in healthy shape. This
it's
stuff,
crazy.
I can imagine that the long time side effects of Ozempic probably aren't too dangerous due to its testing through diabetes and stuff like that. But for how long did they realize, oh, this isn't really working too well for diabetes anymore, so we're gonna give it just to make people lose weight?
Mm.
It sounds like your substance wasn't working, and you're just like, oh, but it can be used for this.
Yeah, but
Like
you know,
like when you have like a bit of like say for example, you got a chicken carcass. Me and you can't eat it. Our dogs probably can, but we're gonna throw it into a broth and make something cool out of it.
yeah,
Like,
but have you? Because I've heard of this as well. Ozempic face. Have you ever heard of that?
oh yeah. Like that's kind of what I was gonna go into in this lateral part of this
Yeah, fair enough,
podcast.
fair enough.
Is the
No,
is the
it's
is
just
the
because
faces because
yeah,
scary.
because you just brought up side effects, so I was thinking like, oh, okay, but yeah,
Right, but
it's
no, but this is what I was saying about it though, like because people weren't getting these side effects with the diabetes.
mm,
You understand? So it
yeah,
feels
yeah,
like they're
yeah.
doing something a bit different with it.
Maybe it's an abuse. Maybe in
I
terms
mean,
of
hell,
like
have
the
you ever seen a
dosage and
diabetic person and they look unbelievably gaunt and skinny?
yeah,
No, like that is not what happened. Like
nah,
so, but now maybe because these people aren't taking, like, say for example, like I think it's been proven, and I mean, I think people like Jonah Hill was on this as well. I don't want to be deep, but that type of shit just doesn't happen overnight. And you look
nah,
at these people, and this shit happened almost overnight.
yeah,
Right? It like Jonah Hill, he was Zach Galifianakis. You was fat. I've watched you in movies, bro. It's not like you disappeared for 5 years or 4 years like Jesus and come back. That didn't
yeah,
happen. I
yeah.
saw you
It's
in these
true.
movies, and all of a sudden you just got skinny.
Yeah,
It don't make sense.
that doesn't. It doesn't work
Like
like that. It does not
no,
work like that.
it does not work. So as I said, taking from someone I've been doing fitness for quite a long time. I've trained people in that. That does not fucking happen. I
Yeah,
don't care how like unless you are like literally like up at 4 in the morning and you are training non-stop until about 9 and then you're sleeping and waking up at 4 and then like literally all day long. You know what these people used to look like? I
yeah,
mean, you got
hundred
John
percent.
Goodman there, you got Sharon Osbourne, you got that dickhead who was married to a Kardashian in the middle there.
Yeah,
I think that's him, or is that Jared Leto? I can't even tell at this point.
they look
Then
very
you got
similar, but I think you're right first time round.
and you got Jessica Simpson on the right, and these people just look god awful scary. They look like you've taken these people's actual skin and you've placed it on something else. Like
Yeah, you know, it's like crack. It's like crack and meth does this
it
to a
looks
certain
like it
degree.
literally looks like crack or meth addicts.
Yeah. Um, John
It's
Goodman's is
actually
not
quite
as
sad.
bad. Is not as bad because of his age. It sort of hides it a little bit. But the rest of them, it looks proper noticeable. Like with John Goodman's,
Yeah,
he's sort of getting away with it, but you can sort of
I know he's
still.
got that vagina neck going on as
Yeah,
well.
but a lot of old people do get that. You know, like that's why I'm saying he's getting
His
away with
vagina
it.
his vagina looks looser than Sharon Osbourne's pussy, and I doubt that is actually loose.
Ah! Well, Ozzy doesn't even know what that feels like much. He doesn't even know what. Sharon.
He
Yeah.
hasn't felt anything for a long time.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, no, I think that the whole craze of like Ozempic face and everything is just once again cutting corners, and it's almost like a pharmaceutical pump. You know, we get this
Mm.
every so often. Like, what was the last? We had that miracle period of like, oh yeah, fucking avocados, they're incredible. And then
Yeah,
everyone realizes, like, I know it's not the same thing, but the point I'm getting at is there's always this
yeah. There's
super,
always that new crave. Yeah,
yeah, this news craze and stuff like that. But for me, it's a case of I'm not advocating anyone do this, but me personally, if you've got a medicine, so to speak, that takes away your cravings, just smoke a cigarette. What's wrong with you? Like, I'm not telling you to do that, but like, if you don't want
Yeah.
cravings and you can't control your cravings because you're, like you're a little baby back bitch,
Baby back, bitch. Baby back, bitch.
then
Yeah.
just fucking smoke cigarettes, man. We've been doing it for millennia.
No, no, don't do it. No, no, don't do it.
Just deal with the consequences.
Well, I don't know if you watched the new South Park episode that was about Ozempic,
I
which
didn't,
kind of gave me
no.
the idea for this podcast. No, it was hilarious, man. Those South
Yeah.
Park specials are brilliant.
All I've
And,
seen is Lizzo's getting mad about it.
Oh mate, fuck Lizzo. I mean, you should be glad that they're even using your name. You're irrelevant.
Yeah.
The only relevance you have is literally making people more fat and fucking and happy to be it. It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I don't need to go into that fat bitch, man. But like, we're gonna go aside from that. Like, fuck what Lizzo said about it. Pretty much, like, how the episode pretty much went was, Ozempic is for rich people to use to lose 5 pounds. It's not for poor people like Cartman to use. It's pretty much what they was getting at. And
Yeah.
Cartman wanted it because he's fat, and like obviously all his friends were sticking up for him, saying like he deserves it. If all these people can do it to lose 5 pounds, like, and there's actual people who need it, like obviously who are dangerously obese, like you should probably give it to them instead of charging astronomical amounts for that substance.
Yeah.
And then, so basically, what doctors in South Park are doing is prescribing Lizzo's new album to people who can't afford Ozempic, because then they'll make she'll make you feel appreciated and great in your fat body, pretty much. So Cartman takes that as,
God.
if I like, pretty much like, he doesn't want to listen to Lizzo. He wants to be skinny so he can basically call Kyle a Jew and not have any words back to him. He goes like, he keeps visualizing that he can go to Pakistan, take the piss out of them all, and they can't say anything back to him because he's now skinny. It's just like, the episode's so funny, man. It's brilliant. But
That's amazing.
yeah, like obviously they hit it on the head of
it.
literally. Oh man, it's brilliant. They literally hit it on the head exactly of the whole Ozempic thing. Like, and yeah, and if Lizzo is upset about that, she can go get fucked. I guess.
Eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah, she's already doing that, so she can do something different for once.
But yeah, but that's the whole craze of this, is because like you've seen this, like, to bring it sort of full circle to Hollywood and what people have been saying for years with the fashion industry in Hollywood and whatnot. It's that, like, the superhero body, like there was always a big craze that's not good to put these people under that stress. Like, we always look at like Christian Bale's sort of transformation during, I can't remember exactly the years, but it was between The Masochist and Batman.
The Machinist and
The
Batman,
Machinist,
yeah.
sorry, Masochist.
Yeah.
The Machinist and Batman, right? And people looked at that and was like, "Wow, that's
I think
not
he
healthy."
went from like a 124 to
Yeah.
like 184 pounds. Like,
Yeah, very, very quickly. But it's possible to do it healthily, in a healthy manner. But
you can have too much of a good thing.
yeah,
I mean, and make it
100%.
unhealthy for you.
Yeah, 100%. But the thing is that the point I'm arriving at is that the body is built for stress. If your body is not under stress that you can put it under, like whether it be working out, whether it be, I don't advocate fasting for everyone because it doesn't help, but it does put your body under stress, a lot of stress that can be good. It can be good for you.
Yeah.
But, it also can be bad if you're not. It's not a simple, I'm not going to eat and I'm going to stop eating. You've got to be very aware that you're on a fine line. So the point I'm getting at is that these things can be done in a healthy way. It's just the knowledge is not there. And that what they're trying to do nowadays is just go, hey, look, here's this fucking corner cutter. Have it. And you're just like, you're going to do you know what the other cosmetic craze was? Lip fillers.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do. It still is. Like, you still see stupid fucking girls walking around looking like absolute fucking car tires. It's ridiculous.
But it's fading. It's fading bit by bit. That sort of craze is no longer as super popular as it once was a couple years back. And I think Ozempic
now apparently it's all about growing a dick now. Apparently.
Yeah.
That's the new thing. Apparently, having a penis is in. It wasn't when I was younger. Apparently,
Yeah, it's very true.
the girls had vaginas. That's
It's like
how
that
it
Ricky
was.
Gervais joke, isn't it? I miss the old-fashioned women, the women with wombs, you know, those ones. Yeah, no, it's all gone a bit Pete Tong on this end though, but you know,
Yeah.
what can you do?
Oh,
I
so
mean, yeah, go on, man.
Alan Carr had one of the best trans jokes I heard in his
Alan
latest
Carr.
special. Alan Carr, Jimmy Carr,
Oh,
not
yeah,
Alan.
yeah. I
Which
was
one?
thinking
Which one's
Alan.
Alan Carr's the chatty man?
Yeah,
Gay guy,
yeah,
innit?
yeah, yeah. I thought it
And
was
yeah,
Jimmy Carr.
I'm talking about Jimmy Carr then.
Yeah, with the glasses.
Yeah, yeah, the
That's Alan Carr. That's Alan Carr. No,
yeah,
no, Jimmy
yeah,
Carr. Jimmy, yeah, that's Jimmy Carr.
yeah, the ventriloquist. Yeah, he goes. It was just such a quick joke. Yeah, he goes, "Oh, I have a half brother." Oh, sorry, I should say trans. I just thought, nah, straight away.
He is honestly incredible. He is really, really good.
Oh,
He's very
he is so
underrated.
funny. Yeah, you got to see though his latest stand up on Netflix because I love when comedians kind of have that pause But to anyway, see guys, how we'll people wrap it were up feeling there. about their Kids, jokes. stay away from
Yeah,
Ozempic and
Yeah.
eat an apple. Get a good exercise regime going on there, and you'll feel better about yourself.
Eat an apple, you know. This guy. Fucking eat an apple.